Hello. So I'm going to be making a skincare video talking about some stuff, I guess. Okay. Now I'm going to start with some toner. This is my favorite. Glycolic acid toner. I just need to take off my headphones. I don't need them. I'm not listening to music. That's better. So this toner is good to fight the buildup of dead skin on the surface. It's not so much about, oh, you don't clean your skin good enough. The glycolic acid helps to dissolve those things that clog your pores. Yeah. So I started, I was picking, so I decided to make a video to stop picking and to be nice to my skin instead of being cruel. So let's see now. Yes, I want to start with my the eye cream. It's been a dry winter for us. But how about where you live? Like the last 3 days have been almost 60 degrees. So it is so weird. Because it is February. And it is Ohio. Alright, I'm going to put on my lip balm because my lips feel dry. Yeah, you're going to hear my dog clacking around. So, yesterday, I decided to rip up the carpet in the whole front room. It's been on my to-do list for months, like since I started with the front room with painting. And, it's gotten really bad with the smell because my cat's, a cat that passed away, marked in there. And the other cats have just marked on top of it. And it was multiple areas, and it was just nasty. So, I love my cats, but that behavior can just go away. I hate it. So anyway, yes, I'm trying to clean up the house, and in doing that, my dog is miserable. He doesn't know what to do with himself because he does not like when there's no carpet. It's different. The furniture's moved. Like, basically, he's just a wreck. He started not even coming up the stairs through the back of the house now. He just doesn't like it. it feels so nice. Okay, baby. He's like, I want to get to my food. So he barked and barked this morning because he wanted his food all the way through the front room into the sunroom because there's carpet in there. So I took it in there. And now he's like, he can't walk over there to check. Hi, baby. You having some anxiety? I'm sorry. All right, so what I just used on my face was, I started with the I Believe from Lime Life by Alcone. Okay. And that is described as a Hydro Cloud Moisture Eye Cream. I like it. It's gentle on my eyes. It doesn't make my eyes get crusty. It doesn't make them burn. And that's two top things that happen when I use eye products. So, win-win. And then I mix 2 pumps of Skin Therapy. And this is a pomegranate and oat face moisturizer. This is my favorite. I love it. I use it every single day. And then I have what I mixed that with was my One Drop Wonder. This is Pomifera oil, and this comes from hedge apples. I don't know if y'all know what those are. They're big green, like, things that fall off of sycamore trees. I think it's sycamores. But they're highly sought after for the oil. You can press them, and you get the oil from it, and the oil is very beneficial for your skin. It even has antibiotic type properties. So, antibacterial. Yeah, and so I mixed those two. I'm kind of at the end of my bottle here, but it's usually about 1 dropper full. So I was just kind of like trying to get it up in there. And I mixed that and I put that on my face. Something else you can add to it is a couple drops of water if you like your moisturizer to be not as thick feeling. The water also helps it spread around better too. Feels good. My skin was so dry. And then I have been trying my Sotox again. This is by Lime Life, and this is Sonji Mushroom Face Serum. And they like to say Sotox is like Botox. So this would be to brighten and tighten your skin. I have issues with sensitivity. So before, when I was using many products, my face would break out into like red, burning. Yeah. So whatever I was using was hurting me. And so I'm not sure what it was. I have been using my Sotox again sporadically, and I haven't noticed any burning. So I don't think it was my Sotox. I really think it was something different. So I would like to use this again because I really like how it makes my skin feel. So I'm putting a little bit of that on the top layer. You know, maybe that helps too, since I have the other layers on. I don't know. But that's where I thought I had a sensitivity to lavender, because Lime Life uses a lot of lavender in their other products. So I cut that out like right away. That was a couple years ago. This headband doesn't stay in. Okay. All right. That feels much better. Now I can leave my face alone and not pick on it and just be happy. Happy, happy, happy. Oh yes, I wanted to use my Mary Kay Extra Emollient Night Cream. I just love it. It's really thick. I like to use it anywhere I have extra dry skin or wrinkles that I'm worried about. I know skin ages, but I'm not I'm not using Botox and things like that, you know. So I'm gonna do whatever I can. This way. So I used to have like this line here, and you can tell when my skin gets dried out, like she's there. But years ago I started using this on those lines, and I did notice a difference. So that's where I know that hydration is the key. You know, if you don't hydrate your skin, your skin is not going to be youthful for very long. Hi, Chatty. Neighbors. Alright, put a little more lip balm. Lip balm. Beautiful. See, I shouldn't have messed with these. Acne down here is hormonal acne, in case you didn't know that. So, that's why you could possibly get them. Jenny. Hi, baby girl. She likes me now. Ayakis. So yeah, the carpet is just sitting out on the curb. I did not get a ticket from the utility department for them to pick it up for the trash. So it's going to be there for another week. So sorry, neighbors. It was so bad. Yeah, I knew it was bad, but when I pulled it up, it just released everything into the air. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. So I had windows open and the air cleaner on high blast, and yeah. But I still have to reorganize the whole front room. I have to finish painting. I have to pull up all of the staples from the carpet. Like, they don't staple the carpet, they staple the padding. And so all of those are all throughout the floor. And then all along the edges are all of the tacks, the really sharp, prickly stuff that holds down the carpet. Yeah, so to do that, to pull that up, I use a hammer and like a flathead screwdriver. But it's just tedious. It takes forever. I have to be down on the ground, and with my knees, it really hurts. So that's a whole project. I haven't even decided if I want to do that today. Yesterday was brutal, like doing that. And I hauled the carpet outside by myself. I had it in 2 pieces. Like I didn't want to cut it, and I finally did, because I was like, there's no way with the weight of this, there's no way that I could get this thing outside by myself. And yeah, it was right. So I cut it, and then I hurt my hand. See that ugly thing? Yeah, the carpet shears, I pinched my skin. So I've never had a blister like that, but it's kind of cool. Could be kind of like the top part of a heart for Valentine's Day. I can't hold my hand right. Yeah, but that really hurt. I yelled a lot. I screamed. I swore. And then the second time I hurt myself was I reached down for something and I poked one of those nails from the carpet tack strips right under my nail. So that hurt too. But that did not hurt as bad as the pinching. The pinching. So I don't know if that'll just burst on its own, or if my body will just reabsorb it, but it's nasty. But it doesn't hurt too bad today, so that's good. I was really concerned that it would put me out of commission, like I couldn't do anything, but that's not the case. Which that's kind of stupid. I couldn't do anything. I guess I could cover it to protect it. I was just really pissed when it happened. I don't like getting hurt, and I know that's a risk when you do stuff, especially when you're doing stuff that you're not familiar with, but you know, it has to be done. It was nasty. So yeah, the carpet's outside. I really should take up the tack strips today. Can you tell I don't want to? But I really don't need the cat stepping on him or the dog. And he is freaked out. I do have a rug to lay down. But I swept. Oh my God, you would not believe the dirt. The dirt that lives under carpet. And this dirt was sparkly. It was like, I don't know if it was sparkles or glass or sand, like whatever, but it was sparkling. It was weird. It reminded me of the dirt from Chicago. Like when I lived there, the steel mills, there's a dust that gets in the air, and then it's in the dirt there. So the dirt there sparkles. Yeah, and it has for years. So that's what it reminded me of. I don't know. But anyway, I swept all that up, but I haven't mopped yet. So I would like to mop before I lay down the rug. It's a nice new rug. And it's one of the washable flat ones. But it's a big one, so it's not like I'm going to be washing it anytime soon. Like, I don't even know. My washer couldn't handle that. But maybe I could go to the laundromat to do it. I don't understand that hype. Like, completely machine washable. Like, what machine can handle that? Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, Shadow. He wants to come over here. He always sits in my space here at the table. We have love sessions. Hi, Chatty. Here he comes. Baby, you want to be on camera? No? Okay. Baby. There he is. Hi, baby. Oh, baby boy. You want to sit down? Can you sit down? He likes to be where I'm at. I eat here and drink my coffee and do my morning routine stuff, and then he's always sitting off to the side, and then he'll just decide that it's time for him to come and lay in my space, right? And then I pet him, and we do a love sesh. Love sesh. Baby. He's my cat that goes outside too. He spends most of his day outside, and he comes and goes for food. And then at night he sleeps here. So he's very happy about the weather that we've been having. Like, he's been outside a lot. He's definitely happier going outside. You know, if you struggle with cats that mark or have aggression issues, you know, that is a sign of them feeling boxed in. That's a sign of them feeling, you know, like they don't have enough freedom. And some cats are okay with being domesticated and just being in a house all day or an apartment. But a lot of cats don't. They like to have the ability to roam around and be territorial. And if you deny them of that, it'll come out in other ways. Like the aggression and marking is two of the big ones. He used to attack the other cats really bad all the time. Hi, baby girl. And that has stopped so much. And I know he's gotten older too, and he's healthier now. He goes outside and he climbs the fence. And I remember when he used to first climb the fence, he would look so funny. But now he just scales it. Like, he's healthy and fit. And his belly's gotten smaller. You know, he used to have this big hanging belly. So it's great for him. I'm glad that his muscles have got stronger. And he likes to fight with other cats sometimes. I watch him. He just enjoys being territorial. So it's helped him. I do give him shots now so he can go in and out. The other cats, though, no. Which I don't know if that's not safe for them or not with diseases. I don't know if he could be a carrier. I should probably look into that. I think I like this low life. Oh, sweet. Chatty wants attention. She probably wants food. Yeah, it might be time to eat. It's time for some food. I'm used to her eating just in the morning at night, but she had a steroid shot. I really think it's helped her. Oh, yes. It helps her with the pain. That she has chronic pain. So I think whenever she gets her shot, kind of makes her feel more active. So it's good. I'm just not used to it. I don't want to overfeed her. She also likes to shit on the floor, so. But I love her very, very much. I wouldn't trade her for anything. Oh. Yeah, did you see BB up there? Don't be so jealous. Don't be so jealous. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. She's a very jealous cat. She likes going outside too, but she's had neurological issues that we don't really know. The vet thought maybe she could have a tumor in her brain. We don't know unless we do scans, and what's the point? Like, we're not going to operate on that, so. The same thing with Bud. They said that with Bud, that he might have a tumor because he was having issues. Oh, it's a girl. But no, she had a series of, we know seizures, and we thought maybe a stroke, because after that happened, and they think vestibular disease, which has to do with their ears. They don't really know a lot about that, but the steroid shot could help to alleviate those symptoms if she's feeling vertigo or fluid in her ears or that kind of thing. The shot can help with the inflammation, so that's why she gets it. And she gets it usually it's about every 3 months we go in, and he wants to keep stretching it out, which is fine, like spacing it out. So we've been trying to do that. But we went in for a different reason last week, and we just got the shot just because we were there. But she has a growth on her leg where her leg meets her body, and she's had it for I'd say a couple years. We've been monitoring the growth of it, and it's much bigger than it was the last visit that she was at, and he noted it, and so we scheduled. She has a surgery on the 20th, so she's going to be put under and have surgery. So I'm nervous about that because she's already has issues, and anesthesia is dangerous. But, you know, this thing is bothering her now where she's kind of walking funky, and it's uncomfortable. So, yes. And Bud has one too. That's my dog. He has one on his paw. His is more like a hard mole, and it's been there for a couple years, and it grew, and it is just there now, but it's been bleeding around the edges, and so it's going to come off. So he has surgery scheduled for the 27th. So yeah. I try to not freak out about stuff, but it's hard to not be stressed about it, you know, like those are your animals. Like, they rely on you, you know. I don't know. I just hope that it goes okay. My cat Penny that died, she had a growth on her back down by the base of her tail, and I think ultimately that's what killed her. So I'm anxious about that because I don't want whatever happens to these guys to get infected like hers did. And, you know, hers was different, though. It wasn't surgery. He just broke it because he thought it was a sebaceous cyst, and that was fine. But what happened was it never healed right, and it got filled up again, and then it erupted again, and then it got filled up again, and then, like, she died. So I really think that her body was overcome by infection, and she was older, you know, and it could have been cancer, but she ended up being so tiny, and it really broke my heart. So I don't want that to happen. Because I feel like I failed her. Like, maybe we didn't do right, you know. I didn't get her into the vet soon enough. Like, whatever. I have all those thoughts. So, yeah, I really love my animals a lot, and I don't want anything to happen to them bad. It's the price you pay for having them, right? But it's worth it because they're my best friends. Oh, shit. Don't cry off the beauty products, Amanda. Oh, okay. I mean, if anyone has stories about their own animals, you can comment, because I like reading about that stuff. It distracts me. Or, you know, if you need a way to get out your own feelings about stuff, you know, you can use this page to do that. I wouldn't mind at all. So I am proud of myself for ripping up the carpet finally. I don't know what got up my ass last night to do it, but I did it. And then the carpet was just sitting in the floor because I couldn't roll it up. I was done. I was so tired and I was hot. And Lydia was kind of hanging around, and I was like, hey, do you want to go get Mexican? So we stopped. I changed and we went out to eat. It was nice. And then when I came home, I felt really full, and I was feeling overwhelmed by the carpet. But I rested a second. Like, I don't know what I did. I probably fed the animals and stuff, and then I was like, I'm just going to get this out of the house. Like, I don't care. I don't care if it sits on the curb for a week. Like, whatever. You know, what are they going to do? So I did that. And the first piece was the piece that was just all in a pile. Because when I was doing it, I was frustrated and I was trying to roll it, and there was no way. There's just not enough room, right? And all the angles were weird on that piece. So I was like, the other one was rolled up pretty easy where I could drag it outside. So I knew I had to bring the ugly roll back in and redo it, you know. So I did. And then I successfully drug that outside. I told Lydia that was Uncle George. I don't think she got it. And I put it outside, and then I came back in and I drug out the other one. And I had to secure my cat in the bathroom, and she was pissed. But she ran outside. Like the first one, she doesn't go outside, so she doesn't know her way around. So I'm not just going to leave her run away. She didn't like it though, so she was crying. But she doesn't listen when I tell her no, so I had to. So yeah, I drug out the other one, and then I let her out of the bathroom, and then I swept the dirt. Oh my god, the dirt. It was like fluffy. Oh, so weird. But I think that I discovered there's 2 planks that have been replaced in the hardwood that don't match, right? It was like they just filled it in. And there's one long plank, which looks like the length of a wall. And then there's a space, which could be for a door. And then there's another smaller plank that goes up to the wall. So I really think that when this house was made, there was a wall when you walked in that divided the living space from the entryway. Because what else could it be? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And at first I was like, oh, maybe they repaired something. Maybe this was a load-bearing wall and they, I don't know. And even if they did, why would they tear it down if it was a load-bearing wall? But yeah, so, and then when I ripped up the other part of the carpet, I saw the other piece. And then it kind of clicked in my brain that I think that there was a wall there. And there was probably a door. And that was how you got into the living room. And then, or you could walk around to get into the kitchen and go around. Because my house is a circle. So my house, you could, walk around. You start in the dining room, walk through the front room, walk around into the kitchen, and then back, right? So every time the kids, when my kids were little, and then every time my niece and nephew would come over, they would run around in circles. It's fun. We also run around in circles with Bud too. It's fun to chase him. So yeah, so I really think that there was a wall there, and that whole area was an entry space. It's pretty interesting. But there's an arch there now. Let's see it. So right there. This would be where the wall would be, extending all the way there, and that arch is there. And there's an arch here too. I think that's original. But yeah, I really think that they did that. So it's very cool, very interesting. And I think that the insurance guy that was here said the house was built in 1901. Because I didn't know when it was built. I don't remember. And whatever I told him, he wrote on the report. He's like, homeowner thinks the house was built in 1950. And then he wrote the right. Like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But I felt stupid when I read that. Like, as if he was pointing out that I was just dumb. Whatever. See, I don't need lip injections. Why do people do that? I don't understand. We all should be happy with our bodies. Beauty standards are so weird. I do yearn for a simpler time when people weren't so obsessed with themselves. When it was about surviving and family. Maybe it was never really about that. Maybe families were always fucked up. I don't know. Hey, baby. It's just cool to look at my face from this way. Because the camera's over here. And the way this is set up, I look this way. I'm not looking at the camera. Oh, and I'm frustrated because I've been really trying to lose weight. And I feel like I'm gaining it. And that's shit. Like, I know I went out to eat last night. But last night is the first time I've gone out to eat. I mean, we've gone out to eat twice since I started this whole thing at the beginning of January. Why is my weight up? Like, what am I doing wrong? Am I just not eating enough? Like, I feel like I'm already eating plenty. Maybe once I really start walking again, I'll notice, like, I've got to burn off what I eat. I don't know. I am woman. Be me. Alright, I'm just gonna get off here. I just feel no motivation. Here he comes. BB. BB, move your booty. BB is also known as Shadow. BB. But he likes BB. Hi. Hi, baby. He's my cat that only likes dry food. I've thought about getting my cats on a raw diet, and I don't think he would eat. I think he would refuse. I'm scared of a raw diet, though. Like, I don't want to poison my cats. Okay, I'm gonna end this. If you've watched this far, thank you. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. And whatever. Bye.